everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of the month of August in my Plum Paper Daily Planner. I do have a video on my channel about how I set up for the month of August, but very briefly I'll go through and just kind of show you. I typically do in these three bubbles, not really goals like it used to say, goal 1, goal 2, goal 3. I put more like mantras or mindsets, I guess, that I want to embody in these three dots. Up here, birthdays, events, a quote, and then down here for the first time this month, I did kind of daily habits and then weekly habits to check in with. I don't actually use these as like my habit tracker. I end up putting the words prayer and me time in each daily spread, and then I'll go in after the fact, after a couple of days, to kind of see like my high score, I guess, or like to see how I've been doing, and I've been doing pretty good. I'd like to have gratitude on this first page. I did not do this for the month of July, and it was something that I missed because this was something I did in my 7x9 planner. So this is how August started off. We have had a busy August this month because we welcomed our first baby into the world, and that happened a little bit earlier than we were anticipating. So there is some kind of blankness in my planner this month, but that's okay. So this is how the monthly ended up turning out. I use it for appointments, I have a newborn, so forgive me for this brain fart. Tracking bills, that's the words I'm trying to say. So there's that, and then here are the daily spreads. Before my son was born, I used to decorate the day ahead of time, and I would do like sometimes a couple of days ahead depending on what I had going on. So these were days that I had done the night before and then worked on the next morning, and then this was my husband's day off, and I like to spend my days off with my husband, just with him the whole day. So I had planned a couple of days ahead of time, and that actually ended up being when we were sent to the hospital to have our son. So these are decorated, but they're not used. That's okay. I do think it's kind of cool. We didn't know the gender of our child before we had him, and I had decorated this page in blues and greens, and so that's kind of funny that we ended up having a boy. But anyway, so there's that. When we came home from the hospital, I just did not have time or energy to like find my stickers, look for my stickers. So it's basically pen only for a while, and I had found a layout that really worked for me with this. So appointments up top, or like timed events, to-do list / kind of like habits or things that I knew that I needed to do, affirmations, and then in this section down here, it's also a to-do list, but these things over here that I put down here are like less prioritized, or they might be things that I need someone's help with. I've been tracking memories here. Just my son is a newborn, and every day is fun and exciting, and so I wanted to just have a spot to put like highlights of the day, I guess, which is different than gratitude. Gratitude is like one or two important things, and then I don't really know how to explain the difference, but it feels different to me. And then down here I always put scripture, and I've really liked having that down here. So I just did pen only basically for a while until I finally felt like I could live again. I don't know. I don't mind the pen only. It works for me. But I also just really like stickers too. So finally I went in, and this was actually after the fact. I went in and put in stickers to see like where stickers would be appropriate with this new daily method I'm using. I decorated these 2 days before the pen, so that was exciting. And it makes me feel better to have a little bit of, I don't know, zhuzh, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of stickers in my daily spreads. This might be one of my favorite spreads from the month, this little florals here. Anyway, just because I sticker some days doesn't mean that I can get to it all the time. These two I did after the fact, and it's fun to have them stickered up, whether you sticker them beforehand or sticker after the fact. I don't know. The whole point is to use my stickers, I feel like, so let's just use it. Here I did this the night before, and that was the first time that I had set up the night before since I had my son, which was exciting, and I'm just still going at that like important to-do list, affirmations, things to consider doing, memories, and scripture. And then this was another one. I think I did this the night before. I might have done this the morning of, I can't remember. This bothers me because the pink doesn't really match the pink, but it's fine. Here I just used a big sticker. This is a Sunday, and so I was just trying to have like a chill day. So I didn't have this like side B-list to-do list, if that's what you want to call it. I really love this 2-day spread and how the yellows kind of go with each other. And here I finally felt like my son is 20-ish days old. I can kind of play with the layout a little bit. So here I did prayer and me time down here instead of making it part of this task list. Here I flipped it so that my affirmations were over here, my tasks were here, and habits down at the bottom. And I don't hate that idea, actually. I don't know. I like switching things up. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I like switching things up. And I think that's why I love the daily planner so much, because in a weekly spread, I feel like I decorate it on the weekend and then I'm stuck with it for a full week. The daily spreads, I can decorate it, I can change it day to day, and I just really love that. And I find that when I use my daily, it's like this, I really rely on my monthly as kind of like my weekly, my week at a glance, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Anywho, this spread just like kind of makes me giggle because at this point in the month, I'm like getting sick of the teal colors. So I really wanted to like cover up these 3 boxes up here. So I decided to decorate it in the same exact color scheme, if that even makes sense. I did flip it up a little bit here too, where I put scripture over here, affirmations down here. Not loving that. This is probably my least favorite spread of the month. I don't feel like the pinks and yellows even go together. What had happened was I used the mild liners first, and then I really wanted like a little sticker here for cleaning, which I didn't even end up doing that day. So I found this yellow, and then I felt like I was stuck looking for more yellows and pinks to kind of like tie it together. This was an epic fail, but you know what? It doesn't really matter what it looks like. It matters that I used it and I was functional and it made me feel good. Here is a little bit more. I really like the way that this turned out. I was trying, honestly, to recreate the pink floral. I was trying to recreate this when I did this spread. And I like it. I like having the mild liner labels here. And I actually tried to recreate that again here, but instead I did lettering on top of it too. I don't know, it's fun. I really like the yellow, and the yellow and blue is like something that I'm very addicted to, the color combo. So there's that. This is today, and then I've decorated through the rest of the month. So I will flip through that as well. So that has been the month of August. I just did a brain dump on this last page, and I just had an extra page here, so I'm like trying to think about what a schedule with a newborn would be like, but you know, newborns are newborns. Whatever he decides, that's kind of what my life is like. I did set up September kind of similarly. I use the same exact mindsets or mantras. I feel like these are important, especially during this stage of life that we're in right now. Birthdays, quote, I just flipped the order here, and instead of using stickers because I didn't have any downstairs, I just made little like columns that I can check off. Gratitude, monthly spread, and then I only have 1 page here because September is 30 days instead of 31. So I did like a must-do things for the month of September and things that I would like to do during the month of September. This kind of helps me prioritize my tasks. This probably should go up here, reorganizing the baby stuff, but you know, it is what it is. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Let me know which of the spreads you enjoyed the most, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.